Good morning. I sound really hoarse, and so hopefully the audio isn't muffled as usual. I've been an Android user. Oh, first of all, I'm Overland, if you don't already know, and it is September 18th, 2019. And so, like I said, I've been having issues with my phone, but at the same time, I have been trying to not let that stop me from doing these lives. I am currently at the Salt Lake airport. Had to drop some family off, but I wanted to start this live off talking about delays in our journey and delays in whatever we're planning for our lives, and also the blessing of those delays. And then I'll go into other things that I was thinking of. Anybody that knows me knows that my being on time to anything is at least being there 2 to 3 hours before. Now, that can be super annoying to whichever one of my besties is with me, because not only are we there in their frame of mind super early, but we're there at whatever event or occasion, waiting for people. Now, in the last maybe month, maybe 2 months, I've realized that though that's my being on time, sometimes it's okay to be there maybe 5 or 10 minutes early rather than 2 to 3 hours early. Only being that the wait time isn't as long, and that sometimes if by chance we are late, or I am late at something, that being late can help cause me to meet who I'm supposed to meet. It causes me to understand that even if I'm late, that I need to be more patient and understand that even though I don't understand the reason, there's a greater purpose, whether that's me having to practice more patience and long suffering about being on time 10 to 15 minutes early, or just being on time. Like, let's say the event starts at 4 and we're there at 4, and there was a reason. I was told that, and this was told to me to be funny because I'm so obsessed about being early and on time. They said that, well, anyways, before I get into that, the whole time management thing, I just want to say to those who are feeling anxious or impatient because things are not following your timeline or your plan, I would say don't give up. Don't give up on your plan until you really, really know, gut feeling, that it's a plan that needs to be revised, or just start again from scratch and from a clean slate. It's okay to start over. It's okay to be delayed, not like in a unhealthy way be delayed or be purposely late. Like, I cannot stand the whole saying, oh, I'm fashionably late. Like, what is that, and what is so fashionable about being late? But so it's all a balance is what I'm saying. Like, balance yourself, that if you have issues with time management and being on time, do something and be prepared the night before or a few hours before, so that you're not on late or on that side of time management where you're late. But But if you're on the super excessive like myself and super early, and like within those couple hours where you were super early, understand that you could have been doing something other than, like, my whole argument about being that early is like, I need to collect my peace. I need to be prepared mentally and emotionally for whatever I'm attending. Sometimes you don't have to be that early. And I know my besties are like, what the hell is she talking about? She's always super early, but I am working on it, people. And so, yeah, don't look at delays, you obsessively early people, as a setback, but look at it as, your thoughts, your plans are not God's thoughts and plans. There's always a greater purpose. Yesterday I talked a lot about, I try to save and repost my live from yesterday. So if you didn't see it, go back and look at that. Talking about friendship and how to be a better friend. And so to go along with that is that sometimes when you're on a journey to any goal, school, marriage, family, any dreams, sometimes you might feel alone in your journey and you want validation and support and cheerleaders and just followers. These are all things that I've myself personally have wanted in the past, but as I'm studying different motivational speakers and just trying to hone down on my real, like, what do I want within this journey, I am coming to a realization that it's okay to not have supporters. It's okay to not have a team. It's okay, because as you prepare yourself and you just keep moving forward, the right people will come. And I feel so good to say that with a happy heart, because, like all 2018, I was just like begging and begging, like, hello, see me, come be on my team, or let me be on your team. But here's the beauty of not having a team. Not having a team forces you to be innovative, forces you to use your time wisely, forces you to discover the different talents. Like, if you didn't know that you were a hustler, you will find out when you don't have a team. If you didn't know that you could make calls, like when you have to contact people and ask for certain things, you will understand that because you have to do it yourself, that it's a blessing. And I forgot which speaker I was looking at yesterday, but they were just like saying, I think it was like, sleepers are for suckers, so look them up on Instagram. But they were just saying there's a different type of satisfaction when you don't look for investors and you just invest in yourself. And so within the last maybe 3 weeks, the less that I look for help and do it myself, the more self-reliant I feel, but also the more efficient I feel, because things are falling into place and going the way I need them to go. And it's not like that 100% of the time, but for the percentage of the time that it is like that, and I feel a certain type of freedom of not having a team, I felt very supported by Heavenly Father and by my testimony of Jesus Christ and feeling the Spirit. Because when you walk around, and I'm speaking from experience, when you walk around with the chip on your shoulder with, oh, everybody needs to help me because I'm a good person, or everybody needs to help me because my cause is a worthy cause, when you walk around like that with all that resentment, it doesn't make your plan or your goals come faster or progress faster. So that's my 2 cents. My gems for this Wednesday is that don't get stuck in the mindset and the spirit of not getting supported. Just do it yourself. I was telling my best friend Caroline last night, I'm on this mission and this mindset of fix it. If you have a bad attitude over land, fix it. If you are feeling some type of way because somebody said something, fix it. And if things or people aren't falling in line to where you want them to be, I need to fix it myself in a happy way. Happiness and peace and being that support to others, even if people don't support you, will get you much more farther than griping and being all pissed off about it. So, guys, fix it. Do what you need to do. And don't get hung up on the delays of your life. Don't get hung up on that. And so, I'm going to go and eat my breakfast and wait to make sure that this family member got on. So I want you guys to see the sunrise. Okay, so I'm just going to end off with waiting for the sun to rise. We'll enjoy the sunrise together. Understanding, I shared the scripture yesterday that weeping cometh at night, but joy cometh in the morning. And that's Psalms in the Old Testament, King James Version of the Bible, Psalms 30, verse 5. And so, as we enjoy this sunrise together, I hope you guys understand your worth. I hope you smile. I hope you have a day full of laughter, and that you're able to make someone else smile and laugh, because many of us, a lot of us could use that. Use somebody to be our sunshine during the day and during our darkest moments. Isn't that just beautiful? I haven't seen the sunrise forever. And so, if this family member hadn't had a delay on their flight, I probably wouldn't have never seen this sunrise, because lately I have not been a morning person. But look at how cool this is, that we are gonna get to share this sunrise. So however your night ended last night, if it was a crappy night like how I had a crappy Monday night into Tuesday morning, just know that the sun always rises, and that could correlate with the Son of God. He will always rise for you because he wants to see you succeed. And man, it looks super nice and bright. And so while we're waiting for that, let's share 5 fun facts about myself. I shared a couple of videos ago, I think it was 10, but let's see, so that I can have you get to know me, and then whoever wants to DM me or comment on this video, you can give me fun facts of yourself. One fun fact: I love going to any kind of dress up event, and not just Sunday best dress up. I'm talking about going to the White House dress up. Look at how beautiful the sun is. I love dressing up and feeling pampered by people that do hair and makeup and nails, because it just feels good to feel taken care of. In that sense, feels good. Fun fact number 2, I love old school trucks. Funny story, my name derives from my great grandfather being one of the first, what is it called? One of the first businessmen in Samoa. And they had this car named, or he had this car named Overland. So he named my grandma, my mom's mom, that, and that's how I got the name Overland. So I love those old school cars. If you've ever watched My Best Friend's Wedding, at the end when they drive away from their wedding, it's kind of like those like fancy cars. Fun fact number 3, I hate octopus. In the Samoan culture, like, that's a big, like, dish that people eat. I was on my mission, and I was with one of my Caucasian companions, and the family made octopus, and I was like, ew, no. I think it was Sister Jarvis, and she's my greenie, like, new to the mission, and she's like, I'll eat it, and then I was like, really? And so she ate it, and they're like, what kind of Samoan doesn't like octopus? And I'm like, the kind that doesn't, who's sitting in front of you? I am a lot like my dad. I love interacting with people. So it's like that same, like, I treat the president of anything the same way I would treat the CEO. Like, we're all human. And our titles in our class in life shouldn't determine who we are. What should determine who we are is our attitude and how we treat others. So I have no problem with speaking to different classes of people and cultures. Oh, look at that beautiful sun, guys. And number 5. My favorite time of the year is autumn and fall. Winter is okay if I'm home, but if I'm not home, winter is not the business, because then I have to be out in the snow. Alright, so get it, guys. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. Don't look at your delays as setbacks, and support one another. Okay, guys, love you. Have a wonderful day. Until next time.